So AEW looks like they're going to be in Winnipeg next week, and they're going to have a show on. Hold on. There, it looks like they're going to have a show on international soil once again. But it looks like they're upgrading a specific championship. That championship is the All-Atlantic Championship. According to Tony Khan last night on AEW Dynamite, the AEW All-Atlantic Championship will be rebranded as the AEW International Championship as he defends that belt against Jay Lethal next week. I think it's Jay Lethal or Jeff Jarrett. The two, like, they're so closely associated that it's either one of them. But I wanted to know what your takeaway was on the rebranding of the championship. Is this really necessary? Did they need to keep it? Did they need to change it to international? Or was All Atlantic fine as it was?
It's a belt that I already don't give a shit about. But All Atlantic to me at least has more like designation than international. International like could really be anything. It feels like any company. It sounds like just a very just generic brand name for a belt, and to me, it almost like lessens the value of the belt. And there wasn't to me that much value. I feel like out of all the AEW belts, like that's kind of like a belt that no one's worried about. I just like to say international. It just comes off just like a one size fits all belt. It's giving 24/7 to me, even though it's not obviously used for the same grounds as the 24/7. It's just that name alone, international. I I'm not feeling it. I don't think it does anything for the belt. Maybe they got bored and they wanted to see if they could just like try to resurrect this belt, but I just think it's been a couple years. There's nothing wrong with the name. It's just the way that belt, in my personal opinion, has been like used that it feels forgotten. So work on that and not the name. That's just how I feel. But what do you think about the rebrand?
So in my opinion, first off, he is facing Jeff Jarrett next week. Not Jay Lethal. In my opinion, the rebrand was kind of unnecessary and kind of creates a little bit of confusion, because why have an international championship when you have a world heavyweight championship? What's the difference between the world heavyweight championship and the international championship? Like, this is like, when we talk about brand identity, these are one of those things, because stuff like this, generic terms like that, can create confusion. And I thought All Atlantic was just a really dope name for a belt. I don't really see any value in changing the name unless Orange Cassidy is going to drop the belt. And to be honest, while I love Orange Cassidy, if his gimmick is going to keep the championship in the bag, meaning that it's not visible, I think that may be the best move. I think if you are trying to establish a new championship, I feel like increasing visibility should be an important thing. Increasing visibility of the championship should be an important kind of thing. So you want to, if you're gonna have Orange drop the belt, put it on somebody who's gonna make it visible. And I mean, that's usually just
Why is
that's
he
really
hiding
just,
it?
I think it's just a good gimmick. Him putting it in his bag is just kind of like, it goes along with like his lackadaisical kind of attitude. But it's just like, why would you hide the belt? It's a new belt. I think he was either the
Why
first. No,
look
no, no.
for something that you don't want to be seen with? That's like getting a man and then posting the picture and putting an emoji over his face. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, what is the purpose? I'd be so mad if I was Tony Khan as a company owner, if I created this belt for you and you don't even care to hold it, you don't care to represent it. What? So why should anyone else want this belt that you don't even feel like you should carry around with? Like, that's so disrespectful to me. I don't like that.
It's weird.
Again,
I think
obviously, I haven't
I
made.
think it's weird.
Go ahead.
I said I think it's weird. I was agreeing with you.
That's just disrespectful to me, like to the art of wrestling. I understand he's supposed to be lazy, but like no, like that doesn't make any sense to me. So like you're not lazy when it comes to getting down the ring, but you can't hold the belt for like or if you were that lazy, get someone else to carry the belt for you while you walk down. That would at least go with the gimmick, because It's like I'm too lazy to hold it, so I'm just gonna slap it on this guy and he'll just hold it next to me while I just, slop my way down the ring. That'd be cool. That'd be one thing because it needs to be brought to our attention. You know what I mean? Like
Right.
I be forgetting what that belt looks like. I almost forgot he was champion because I don't see him with the belt. But since you brought that up, now I'm pissed off. Now I'm pissed off. You don't do that to championships. Like that devalues the championship. Why would I want a belt that no one's seeing? That people haven't seen in God knows how long. That's just weak to me. That's weak and lazy. And they need to fix his gimmick. His gimmick's getting real tiring to me.
And
Very tiring. Sorry, go ahead.
we're gonna end on that note. Thank you. I mean, we want to know first off how y'all felt about the rebranding of the AEW All Atlantic Championship, and do you think it's necessary? Do you not think it's necessary? Just let us know in